This is ZNS Total Sports. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Amajal Knowles with your Sunday sports. Several local bowlers are trying to roll their way to the top of the Bahamas Bowling Federation Nationals that are currently ongoing at Mario's Bowling Palace. We caught up with several veteran bowlers who are competing this year about their journey in the sport thus far.
I started competitive bowling back in 82 or 83, and junior champ in 84, senior champ in 86. Since then, I won 5 more times, so 6-time national champ, 3-time defending champ. I've had the opportunity to represent the Bahamas quite a few times through bowling. So I've been to Finland, Colombia, Mexico, Venezuela, China, Canada, all across the U.S. through bowling. So international success, if you look back in the past, Glenroy, Flo Saunders, known in whether it's pool or softball, he won a bronze in the World Cup back in 81. So a very, very impressive performance. Sonny Lockhart, the president of the Federation, I think won a silver in the Commonwealth Games 93, I believe. And we've won numerous other medals. So we've had success internationally. And the key now is to develop the younger bowlers so we get the next generation, because bowlers like myself, we're now seniors. And so the old generation, we need to... I wouldn't say quickly, but we need to make way for the younger generation.
Bowling takes a lot. It's a game that you got to be focused, you got to be attentive, and you got to be able to know what you're doing. Like I tell you, 40 years has been a rough road at some times. I remember entering the nationals quite a bit of times and never won. And then the time that I did win, it was really, really great for me. But bowling is something. It's a good exercise, actually, and if you can keep your mind open, focus, play the lanes the way, or I should say bowl the way the lanes are running, then you'll be able to score.
I started bowling when I was like 15, so it was like back in the 80s. Just being in the bowling alley, then I started working there for a little while. That got me more interested in it, and then I just felt like I wanted to progress at the sport. So I just practice and watch videos, read books, buy new equipment, learn the equipment, understand ball motion, everything else, and that's how I get where I am today.
In action from the NPWBA last night at the Donald Davis Gym, BS Trucking, they would steamroll the Saints 68-55, led by 15 points from Rudy Sims. Alexandria Marshall had 16 points for the Saints in the loss. On the men's side, we caught up with the coach of one of their newer teams in the NPBA.
It's a brand new squad, like I say. Got a bunch of high school players getting to learn the game of organized basketball. They used to playing a one-on-one game and everything. But as the game go by, they're getting to know each other more better. And we'll be straight for the playoffs. We'll be strong and ready for the playoffs.
With the Farmers Key Regatta in Exuma set to take place next weekend, sailing enthusiast Reverend Dr. Philip McPhee is reiterating a pledge by the government, who said they would put increased focus on the sport of sloop sailing.
We need the movers and shakers involved in the conclave. So when we make decisions, it will be decisions that can hold up for the entire development of sloop sailing. It will need a whole lot more efforts and work towards it. It's a good start, but I believe the government of the Bahamas, who actually are the movers and shakers of regatta development in this country, if they are not involved in it, I don't see how much we will achieve if they don't put themselves in the midst of the conclave coming together.
And for parents looking to get their kids active and away from the confines of that home TV or computer, this soccer club may be for you.
One of the things, especially with soccer, teach them teamwork, and for most of them, I think this soccer activity is the only kind of physical activity most of them get. Other besides when they go home in the evening from school, they're in the books, and then they're on the little tablet and electronic games and everything else. So for even some of the parents say this, it's a nice outing, and the kids getting physical activity help to build up a well-rounded person. Dynamos, we've been around for a long while. If anybody looking for any extra curricular activity for their kids, feel free to join the club. We practice on Tuesday and Thursdays at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium on the outside of the rugby field. On Saturdays, here at 9 o'clock at Golden Gates Park here. I say 1, 2, 3, go Dynamos.
And that's been a look at sports on this Sunday. A quick check on weather is up next.
This is ZNS Total Sports.